getting some attention for that, of getting some empathy for that, or do some self connection, but proceed in the current conflict, then I think you also bring out, or you bring some old conflicts in a current conflict, and the other party won't be aware of that, and yeah. So, and we'll never be able, of course, to resolve that for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably what doesn't work well for me is that when the intensity of the conflict increases, and we are still on this group. I mean, for me personally, I need to have a lot of time and space, so like lack of time and space to invest into it, that doesn't work well. It needs a much greater time and space. And for example, sometimes I don't get into conflicts which are online. Like right now, somebody brought up something which I was triggered, and now I feel like, okay, I want to respond to it because right now I have space, but maybe after 5 days, I won't have the space. So I might get into it for the next 5 days, but if it just grows with it and then I stop responding. And so, yeah, so like not having space and time, and that's a big challenge in this. And that's why it's important for me that after a point, there's a limit to an online interaction, especially on a group with like 200 people or even 600 people, and some of us engaging, somebody just jumping in. And so, yeah, to me, after a point, I mean, it needs like super amount of time and space. So without time and space, it doesn't work. Yeah. And often I have a crunch of that. So yeah, that's where I am. So James, did you want to say something more? You said that, okay, you shared and then you wanted to hear other people and then say. We have, I think, 3 minutes more.
I added off. It was about directly somehow, but just having no connection with the individuals in the conflict.
I can just
not answer.